Hi, I'm Will.
I'm Adam.
We're here at Adam's Man Cave again. Check this. I'm naturally a disorganized person, so I have to really, really work hard to stay organized.
Well, I am also a naturally disorganized person. My works, I've cleaned up for you guys.
I appreciate it.
You're welcome.
It looks fantastic.
But I tend to leave piles of destruction. Anyone knows, Jamie, I drive Jamie nuts with that.
That's good.
But
he needs it.
But I also have this OCD side of myself where I deeply love and am comforted by extreme levels of organization.
Well, and when you have something that helps facilitate that, it's fun. Like I like to put everything in the right slots and have everything. I totally get that. This blew my mind. This is super cool.
This is kind of the ultimate. My old cameraman on MythBusters, Tim Aylwood, revealed to me that he'd found one of these, and it's a system called Sortimo, and basically it's a sorting box, but it's
whoa! The drawer came out.
What's that?
The drawer came out.
Not only does the drawer come out, and not only does the top clear, so you can see what's inside of it, but the compartments are modular.
Oh, wow.
And they can move wherever you want them to go.
So this is your pop rivet drawer.
Yes, and then the thing is that where they move, even when you've pulled some out, because of the registration system, nothing gets unsorted.
Oh, that's
lovely. Yeah, no, it's really, really brilliant.
Can we take a look at the bottom one?
What's that?
Can we take a look at the bottom?
Yeah,
so
it's got the four pips.
It's got the pips, and the pips go into the holes, and the holes are in a grid, and then the lid. Oh, that's fantastic.
One of the most difficult things about sorting boxes is you've got to bring them over to your work. So with this, you open this up and you just bring this over, and you work, and then you put it back. So
absolutely brilliant.
I really invested in a full system of these. Not only do I have everything from electronic switches, springs. Wait, there's a really lovely one here. Bearings and bushings. I love this one. This is a particular favorite.
Oh, wow.
Skateboard bearings, bronze bushings, bearings going down really tiny, stepped bearings,
cool.
Bicycle chain, shaft collars. Oh, I don't know what that is. Shaft collars, linear bearings. So it's like, it allows me to have a one-stop shop. But the other thing I invested in at the same time was you need nuts and bolts.
Yeah.
And any professional shop you work in has a wall of nuts and bolts of every stripe.
Well, and it's hard, especially when you get to small sizes. It's not like you can just go out to the hardware store and pick up some really tiny machine screws.
No, and so I invested in. We have a company here in San Francisco called Harrison and Benini. They sell screws. So I gave them a list that was hundreds and hundreds of items, everything down to 256 times 1/8 inch.
Wow.
Button head screws, all the way up to the 1032s, and I've got button head, countersunk, cap head, Phillips head, oval head.
If I need a screw, I know who to call.
I've got it. And the thing to me was, I admit that it was a little.
These are all screws.
This is all screws all the way down here.
Oh,
This
nuts
is
and
tight
washers down
fittings.
here.
Yeah, nuts, lathe tooling.
Metric and imperial or standard?
I do have a full set of metric bolts, but since they don't come up as often, it's not nearly as complete.
Okay.
Threaded inserts, thread repair, paint, rub and buff, brass nuts and bolts. Yeah, it was a little spendy, I admit, but I'll also have this for the rest of my life.
And I'm going to do this, and this is going to be the one that opens, but I mean, you can just pick it up and carry it like this, right?
I know.
I mean, that's bananas.
I know, it totally freaks me out even now when I do it.
I felt bad doing this. I was like, this is going to be the one that we pick up, and he's like, oh no, that's the one with the bad, and then all thousands of screws on the floor, and I'm down for the rest of the week sorting screws. But no, everything works.
And I've had that happen. And I love this system so much. These things are super robust. I've never had one break on me. Clearly, I've purchased more than I can fit in here.
Well, I mean, why not? And then, so then you also have some machine tools too. So you have a lathe, a lathe and a couple of mills here.
Yeah.
And you have a similar sorting scheme for the bits and drill bits and all that.
Yeah.
Kind of
Well,
stuff
again,
as well.
in any shop where you've got drill bits, you want fractional sizes, you want metrics, you want the numbers and the letter sizes. So what I've done is I've bought these drill dispensers. So here's fractional. Here's a 1/16 inch drill bit.
Wow.
Here's the numbers. Here's the number 60. That's about the smallest standard sizes, but of course you can climb up from 60 all the way to 80 here.
So you have the essentially needle bits.
The needle bits, and then you get all the way down here to the bigger ones, to the even bigger ones, to
Oh wow.
the monster ones. And you can see actually this one, I've been using it recently.
Oh yeah. Well, and those are hard. I mean, you need a kind of big drill to use that.
Well, this is, you couldn't even hand drill something like this, and I would be wary about chucking one into a drill press because it's very likely to grab your work and send it right through your head.
Yeah.
But for my mill, for hogging out large amounts of material out of the middle of big stock, this is one of the fastest ways to do it. These are called Deming bits.
There you go.
I love having a complete set.
It's a lot of bit. So this has been another Inside Adam's Man Cave. We'll be back later with more. See you guys later.
I'll be sorting.